Hi guys, I'm Mike and this is our Wyoming Life. We're on the road today. We are in South Carolina, in Greenville, South Carolina actually, where I got invited down to the Michelin offices to take a look at a brand new product that they have coming out here before too long. You might have seen it already. It's been out there for a while, but they're called Tweels, and this is our little sneak peek. I got a chance to come down today and go through their factory and take a look at how these things are made, and we have some really cool stuff coming up with them that we're going to take some of these back to the ranch, but that's all coming up once I get back to the ranch. For now, I'm getting ready to go take some test drives on some vehicles, and I wanted to show you these really quick before we get going out there. So if you have any questions, feel free to throw them up there. Dave is back here with us. He's handling the camera for me. You can't see him at all. Here, let me take this for a second here. Our buddy Dave here is hanging out with us as, as we get a chance to look at some of this cool stuff. Now, we've had Tweel tires actually on the ranch for quite a while, and I've never had a chance to get them on the piece of equipment that I want to. If you were there for Ranch Roundup last year, you got to see them, but we haven't had a chance to use them yet. I'm not going to tell you what we're going to put them on, but we do have a few vehicles here that we can take a look at that I'm going to be driving here in a few minutes. And the first one here is a little UTV, which is pretty cool that they can actually, if you don't know what Tweels are, this is a Tweel. They're made by Michelin, and they're basically an airless, rimless tire. And the amazing part about them is that they are stiff. There's not a whole lot of give there, and you're never going to get a flat. And I haven't driven a vehicle yet with them on it, but I'm going to here in a few minutes, and I'm looking forward to that. And I just wanted to pop in and bring you guys along for this little sneak peek of what we're doing. So this is a Honda Pioneer. These are 22-inch tires, I think, that they have on here right now. We're going to get a chance to cruise in this. Also, you may have seen these in commercials, and this is kind of where they started, was with the ZTRs, the zero-turn mowers from John Deere. They've got them set up on these, and they have had them available for a few years on these mowers. Now they're starting to branch out and put them on some other stuff, and some stuff that we're going to take back home to the ranch with us so we can get them through security. So these are the mowers. That's what they look like. It's relatively simple. If you have any questions now, feel free to throw them up. I've got Dave. I don't know if Dave can read them because he's
too much glare.
Too much glare on the screen. I apologize about that. Here, let me switch out with you, Dave. We'll do this. Hold on. Get a quick look here. I'm going to switch the camera around. There we go. So if you have any questions, I'm here to answer questions for here just for a little bit. I'm waiting for some folks to come out and get us going on these things. Yeah, I imagine, I mean, that's one of my biggest things with them is, you know, that we're always running on flats. And I tell you what, my Gator has a flat all the time. I think it has three or four leaky tires all the time. So this kind of technology is going to make a huge difference on the ranch, depending on what we end up putting them on. So they will do good work. I hope they do. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I don't have a whole lot of time. I just definitely wanted to make sure that I got a chance to hang out with you guys a little bit today. This is our video for today. Usually we do have a video that comes out on Tuesday, but obviously I'm still out traveling a little bit. We did have a really great group come out and hang out with us for the meet and greet that we had in Winston-Salem, North Carolina here a couple days ago, and that was awesome. So that's a good question, Easy, is the snow and the ice inside the tire. Now, I did get a chance to ask him a little bit about that, and one of the things I was told is that as this tire compresses and flexes, it's actually going to be forcing that out. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we're going to get to see it on the ranch. So are you out here to meet me?
Yeah, how's it going?
I'm doing good. Here, do you mind being on camera at all?
Sure, why not?
All right, since we're doing this, let's do it. We're going to hand that back to Dave. He can't read anything.
So, John Duty, I'm a product development engineer for Tweel. So actually, I
Product development engineer.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's
So
my card, by
what
the
do you
way,
do?
and
Thank you.
slide the cameraman one if he needs it. But yeah, so I'm one of the engineers. I design, specifically I'm over the UTV product line, but
Okay.
we all work together on all the products. So
Gotcha.
just here to show you around or
Okay,
answer any
yeah.
questions you have. I got some safety glasses if you need them.
We're going to go for a ride, right?
Yeah, we can go for a ride. The UTV, you're welcome to drive these. I can give you some pointers if you.
You need a special license to drive, or at least a class to drive one of these, right?
Yeah. We've had some incidents before with people internal to Michelin hopping on these things and taking off down the road. So
Right. I saw some, actually coming in here, I saw some ruts in a ditch.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where those came from. But
well, if they're over here,
they were over
that's
here.
from us.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. I saw
This
them
is
coming
the
all down the ditch.
allowable
and I said,
range out here.
either
so.
somebody's not driving on the road, or you guys are out here playing. So that's very cool. Do you want to keep rolling a little bit while we take off on this thing, and you can show some of that, and
Yep.
maybe you can answer a question or two if you can read them. You can get Erin or get somebody out here to read questions if you can. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
You know
can.
what size helmet you wear?
I wear whatever
We've got a large and an extra large.
Can you read these comments that are
I've
flopping
I've
up?
got a medium.
Oh, you've got your own.
The print is so small I can't read it.
How cool is that engineer? Well, let's see how cool he is. That's you, buddy.
Oh man.
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Inside right there, and it's got a seatbelt just like a car.
Is that a Stetson, Mike?
Might have to chase us around a bit.
Yeah. We're not gonna go too fast. A little cold out here. I don't know. Is this normal for you?
It's warmer in Wyoming than it is.
Is that right? Okay. You got seatbelt on there. Nice jacket. All right.
I can't tell what that is.
Wish we could have met you when we were in Fayetteville.
Okay. See if you can get like good shots of the tires as we're going over stuff.
So
and around
we'll go
stuff.
down. We'll go over the rocks down there, and so you might could get a spot in the rocks there and see us going
Okay.
over. Get some good action shots.
This side.
We'll go over the rocks here. It's a little flat down. Maybe you can see how the
So what he's showing here is the side hill stability of these things.
Mm-hmm.
And then what he'll do is he'll kind of slalom around to show the side-to-side stability. What's interesting about those tires is they don't
flex on the
they
sidewalls.
don't flex on the sidewalls, so there's much less give when you go side to side. And then he's in two-wheel drive, so he'll go up this hill in two-wheel drive to show the traction.
This orange cone was in the way. Get him to come back. Up there when he turns, you can almost, it looks like there's no tires on it at all.
Yeah. That's that halo effect they were
Halo.
talking about. Yeah.
See right there,
Yep.
looks like, maybe like a wagon wheel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if he wants to close it out. You want to close it out?
Yeah. I'll get out of here. Yep. All right.
Question there.
I don't need to hold this one.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, here, I'll just take it first. Cool. So I'm gonna walk back up here and grab my hat. All right, guys, that's it. The Tweels, I'm gonna drive around a little bit more. I'm gonna get a chance to drive a few more vehicles, but that's pretty cool. Now, obviously the cost on these things is more. I could totally imagine how everybody's like, oh my gosh. But if you think about how long these things are gonna last, and that's what the main hope is, that that you would have a tire that's gonna last you years as compared to one that you're gonna have to get fixed and everything else along the way. I think I left my hat somewhere up in here unless somebody grabbed it. But yeah, that thing's it's got definitely a different feel to it than driving the Gator around. Hold on a second. Hey, there we go. All right, so it's definitely got a different feel to it than driving the Gator around. It does feel like it has more traction, and that could actually be used to because of the footprint where the tire is actually making contact to the ground. So I have a few more things to do while I'm here, and yeah, you're talking $700 for one tire. But if you're thinking about how long that tire is going to last, 3-4 times longer than a regular tire, maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's not, but maybe you need that write-off. I know I do. So, all right, guys, I'm going to hang things up. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. We will be back on Friday with a brand new video on the way, and I'll be back on the ranch, thankfully. I'm ready to be home. But that'll be it for today. We'll see you again soon, and thanks for hanging out right here on our Wyoming Life.